Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 6. We know as children learn to read, there are different aspects on which the instructors want to put their focus. We want to focus on decoding. We want to focus on comprehension. We want to focus on fluency, because those areas, when they combine, they form the building blocks of an effective reader. Well, this week, we will look more closely at a quality guided reading lesson. We will also begin thinking about how our behaviors as teachers can assist or hinder students in their use of reading strategies. Way back in the dark ages, when I was in elementary school, there were reading groups. We had the yellow cardinals, we had the bluebirds, we had the red robins. Everyone wanted to be a red robin because those were the smart kids. When we had reading groups, each child would read a paragraph on a page, and everybody would have their own turn. What we all did was we would count ahead to figure out what paragraph we had to read so we could practice it while everybody else was reading their own paragraph. Well, that didn't help our comprehension of the story any good. Reading groups have really changed since the dark ages. This week, you will continue your learning about guided reading instruction in the classroom. You will learn some additional research behind this important instructional strategy and how to implement it in your classroom. As you were working through the course content each week, I hope that you have been developing your vision of what you want your own literacy classroom to look like. What elements will you implement in your own classroom? So by the end of this week, you will be able to identify teaching points from a guided reading lesson. You are to read chapters 15, which is Teaching for Systems of Strategic Actions in Guided Reading. Chapter 16, Teaching for Monitoring, Searching, and Self-Correction Behaviors. And Chapter 19, The Role of Facilitative Talk in Supporting Change over Time in Processing Systems. Now, Chapter 19 in Figure 19.1 gives you examples of that facilitative talk. It shows you how to teach a prompt. It tells you what to say for the prompt and how to reinforce that prompt. There's very specific language that the teacher needs to use during guided reading. And the less teacher talk, the better. So what you say to students is very direct, and they understand because you've already taught that prompt to them. This week, you're going to select a level book, complete the lesson plan form, and you're going to have your own guided reading lesson. You may choose the same book that you introduced in week 5. So you're going to plan and teach the lesson to one child or multiple children if you are feeling adventurous. And you're going to list at least 2 prompts from chapter 19 that you used in your lesson. Videotape yourself teaching the lesson, post the lesson plan, and the video or the link in our discussion post. Please be sure that your link works. Limit your lesson to 15 minutes. That's where I stop. If you have questions, please ask me. Thank you. I look forward to seeing your lessons.